everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night.
Ready. 56. Check 56. I got him. Check 26. Check 26.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Well, this is just the 5th all-time meeting between the Texans and Saints here, taking place in Week 1. And they had split the previous 4 meetings. Of course, the Texans entering the league in 2002. But you would think that these two teams would have met more because the cities are only separated by 350 miles, I-10 connecting them. In fact, for New Orleans, Houston is the closest NFL city of any in the league. So it's kind of interesting that this is only the 5th time that they have met. The last time they got together, November of 2015, the Texans winning that one 24-6. Good defense holds them to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
51 yards on the punt there, and the Saints will take.
Go! 90 Wolf! Keep talking about it and bring it. He's coming. Double up. Yeah.
Running right, Portis. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Single slot.
Complete. Smith has it. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a first down past the 30, and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
We're scoreless after 1.
60
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Ready. 18 Gator. 56. Pilot. 64. Weak. Hey, watch it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. There he goes, right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Down. 10 logo. Yeah. Take left. Hey.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that.
Come on, set. 30 base.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He's going to float this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans' 10. A big-time play there for the Texans. 53 yards. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Khalil Mack. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll run it here with Portis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Walker has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Here we go.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. A throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw, and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw, letting one go deep for the... And that is caught. Touch.
You crazy, boy. You crazy. Set. 90, Wolf. 3 out.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with... seconds left in the first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we are at half. All right, we will say.
Hit it. Recon, 132 fighter. Ready to go. Ready.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Portis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Well, you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Second and 6. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's first and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hit. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. That's caught by Howard. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
Yeah, baby. Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Check 56. Hey, come on now. Jim.
On second down, here's Henry. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Got it. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Who that? Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Odell Beckham, 80.
Ready, 30 base. Get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process. I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too...
Set. 15, 1, 59.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense who probably thought to themselves,
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Greystone Cabot, 18 Gator.
Looking to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Ready, ready. 60 or.
Tight Ringo. Tight.
Go. Ready, ready.
A run with Portis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now a carry for Portis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
False start. Offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Ready, 10 Lobo.
Mike, 58 right there. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
They hand it off to Portis.
It's run,
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the